stuff my face with bread, with breasts, with a shoulder of a friend, with a corner of a desk, with communion, with a yes, and I'll tell you.
Welcome back to Pretty Much Experts. I'm Robert John. There's Skyler. How you doing, buddy?
You good?
And Mike in Vancouver. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, good. Clean, smooth. You know?
That's all you can ask. Nice, clean and smooth day.
Are you talking about your body being smooth, or your...
Yeah. My life, my body, clean and smooth. Yeah.
I hear you.
Took her all down to the wood. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. It's a juvenile day.
Yeah. I went
Sometimes you
right
just gotta
juvenile.
get good fucking aerodynamics.
Yeah. It's what you need when you're big like me. You gotta limit the drag, right?
You ever see those like swimmers that like they shave like their whole body, but they also
Shave their eyebrows
shave
off.
their
yeah.
eyebrows and shit too. Like there's too much drag there.
Yeah.
And my thought is like if you have to shave your eyebrows to get to shed a couple of tenths of a second off of your time,
Yeah.
like maybe just swim faster.
Yeah, do something different.
Like you're not gonna beat Michael Phelps by shaving your eyebrows.
Shaving your eyebrows, cuck bitch.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, how do you think that guy feels knowing that he's like, I'm like 8th best in the world and I have to shave my eyebrows, and then Michael Phelps has all of his hair and his eyebrows and has like 8 gold medals.
So many pubes. Have you seen him in the change room?
Busting out his top of his Speedo.
Hemorrhoids and all.
Do you think, is that why they wear Speedos? It must be.
Yeah.
Like, I swim faster when I have no shorts on compared to shorts.
You had to swim in cargo pants? That's so hard.
Oh, I've done it. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
But yeah, I bet you Michael Phelps, just to make like it more competitive, like we'll just get some hemorrhoids before the big Olympics, just to create a little drag.
A little barrier.
But now,
just
like
a little drag on the end.
on the swimming attire, like I get the like Speedos for speed.
Yeah,
like
it's in the name.
But
Makes sense.
why stop at just
In
the
the name.
Speedo? Like, why not wear a full bodysuit of Speedo material?
They do have those.
I
think
would
they
wear
do.
those.
I've seen people now,
Yeah.
like they have like shorts. Some have like 3/4
Oh,
body
yeah, like
ones.
like a
it's
wrestling
like shorts and a
tank thing.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
1910.
I'd go
1910
toes to
bathing
fucking
suit.
lips.
The aughts,
like
the
I want the
19
neck, I
aughts.
want the head, I want the whole thing.
Yeah, a full fucking
Yeah,
like
that
gimp cup.
I think
Yeah.
they used to do that.
They should.
That was the
if it
stuff.
had like a
Like,
nice
you're kinda,
oily
like-
resin on it.
I can't see your lower half, but it looks like you're wearing one of those right now,
Yeah,
old timey
it's
beach
super-
suit.
We both are, yeah.
You look like you're wearing a woman's old timey beach suit.
It does.
Yeah.
I can't
It totally
see it now.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all stripy.
But I
Fucking
like this
Mildred
is
over here.
this is not enough
You got your
coverage.
bloomers underneath.
I want like an entire body. Like I just want my eyes
Yeah.
showing kind of thing. And it'd be oily like a seal.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like
So
a
I think-
gimp.
Yeah,
You get your gimp suit in there.
Yeah.
Oiled up,
Yeah.
buttered up,
Oiled
dive
up,
in the
slick.
pool.
Every
Yeah.
morning before your
Just
big
bounce off the bottom, yeah.
before your
Woo!
big track meet, you go out and club a baby seal.
Yep.
And like take its oil and just like
Oh, yeah, you need
lather
essence.
the suit up.
Lather up.
Nature's essence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking rub the
I mean-
brains all over it.
There's got to be something to it. They spend their whole life in the water. I mean, if you
Yeah.
can't find a seal, just grab some frogs. You know, start
Oh,
there.
A duck,
Go to the
maybe.
pond. Grab a duck. Yeah, they
Yeah.
must have some oil.
Oh, ducks are oilier as fuck.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Beads off of it like a duck's back.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
That's a saying, right?
That's
It's
a
not-
saying.
That is a saying. And there's
In
some
Canada, it's a saying.
truth. Yeah. I think all over the world, everywhere there's ducks.
Yeah, ducks don't even get wet. That's a good point.
Right
They're
off the
dry
duck's
bird.
back. Yeah.
Can ducks go on land?
Like walk?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You never seen a duck on land?
I don't know. I don't think I have. I've seen a couple geese.
Hmm.
Never
Well,
seen
they
a duck
definitely
on
lay
land?
eggs in
Must have seen
nests
a
and
duck.
stuff, and they don't just do that underwater.
I think they do.
Yeah.
I think they lay them underwater and come on them like fish. Just spray their nut on the egg.
I mean, I think they'd probably figure it out if this was like legit water world. They'd be able to figure it out better than us, but they do come on land.
Yeah, you know what? Even now,
they're
like,
known to eat bread in the
They
park.
like cross the street
you know?
and shit. And
They're also super rapey. They're like
oh yeah,
the most rapiest animal in the
what I've
animal
heard.
kingdom.
Yep.
I once
exactly
heard.
what-
I don't
I'm
know,
not trying to blow up anyone's spot, but yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, next to
Yeah.
humans, I
Yeah.
think they're the rapiest. But I've heard this before. I don't know if it's true. I'm probably talking out my ass. But
Yeah,
apparently, like they do.
I know
so
exactly
much,
where you're going.
So much raping that like the female's
40
vagina is like corkscrewed, so it's
Yeah.
harder for them to get into the vagina. But then evolution took over, and their dicks just became corkscrewed as well, so they
Nice.
could get it in
Jesus.
easier.
slide that in.
Yeah.
upside down.
I thought I heard they had like 40 tubes up in there, 40
Oh.
fallopians or something.
like false uterus.
Wow. Couple
Yeah,
falls
yeah,
uteri.
where it just could go in any direction, so it
Right,
might
yeah.
not go to the right.
Just
Yeah.
come in the
Right,
bladder and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the sperm.
exactly.
The sperm
Come
just
out the
get tired
nose.
and stop. Come out the mouth.
Come out the mouth. Yeah.
His fucking nose and shit.
You know what's crazy though? Like, do you know the that's considered outside your body,
What?
like your innards, because it's like not. It's like it's an isolated thing. Like it's
Okay.
from start to finish, from your mouth to your butt and through your intestines, is considered outside your body
Wow.
Wow.
because it's like open. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to better explain it, but you know where I'm getting at here.
I
Like
get-
doctors consider it
I remember
Yeah.
one
outside
time
the body.
hearing like Stephen Hawking's talk about how
What did he know?
not much, but he knew his
I
thing
couldn't
was
even
that
walk.
He knew how to rock a computer. That's for sure.
He could type real good.
He could type with his
He could
face.
type like a
Type with his
motherfucker.
eyes.
So good he could type with his eyes.
But he once like said like was talking about how we live in 3D and that there's evidence that we live in 3D because if we lived in 2D, the way our bodies work, we would be cut in half because there is just a hole from your mouth to your ass through your
Yeah.
body, like you're saying,
Yeah.
like it's a tunnel.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, right? So if we were living in 2D, we would be cut in half from our mouth, from our tunnels.
so if the perspective was front to back, you'd see the tunnel. Yeah.
I guess,
Does that
yeah.
make sense?
It would just be there, like your one leg would just be floating away because of the tunnel.
Because of the tunnel. Yeah.
I don't know. The guy talked through a computer, so
Yeah, I
take
don't-
this as a grain of
I
salt.
mean,
I don't
yeah.
really know.
I mean,
what
I've heard
he
it from
did.
other sources,
He
on
came up
other
with-
unhandicapped
he-
sources, but
he
but
wrote the book
still.
on time, basically.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he
literally
write
did,
it
yeah.
or did he click it?
The theory of everything. Yeah.
Did he click the book on time?
Can you call it writing if you don't have
Yeah.
use of your hands?
Did he write it?
He was walking at the time, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Haven't you seen the movie?
Theory of everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what it was. It's just like it's lost on me what that means. It's like anything is
I think
possible
it's just
because
how-
he can like
How time works. It's kind of like an extension of the theory of relativity, where it's like time is relative to you,
yeah.
but that kind of
Yeah, that sounds like the Einstein thing. It's like he just like added to an already good idea.
I think he did.
He just
Put it in
spit
proper
shined a
English.
nice car that was already built.
Yeah. Changed out the transmission
Yeah, he put
on
in
a car that was already built.
yeah. Tinted the windows.
Fucking lowered it a quarter inch. It's way better now. Makes way more sense. But I'm sure he did other things.
I don't know.
I'm sure that he invented that chair that he was in. He's like a reverse Iron Man.
He had something to do with it. He
Yeah,
was
like-
definitely the guinea pig.
Yeah, that's what I
at the
mean,
very
right? Like
least,
his
you
name
know.
is on there. He's the Chuck Yeager of making wheelchairs
Yeah,
that you can
well.
use with your face.
Who the fuck is Chuck Yeager?
Yeah. I don't-
He broke the sound barrier in a plane once, first time.
How do you know that?
I don't know,
Jesus
just-
Christ!
That's not
Knowledge.
Yeah.
Don't even remember. You don't even remember your mom's birthday, but you remember Chuck Yeager.
broke the sound barrier. Yeah, he broke the sound barrier back in the early '60s. Or
It had to be
50s.
way
Wow.
before
Might have
that.
been the '50s.
Wait, we're talking in a plane, right? Let's clarify.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's totally a plane. Yeah.
I don't know how you know that.
I was watching
I don't
a,
know.
It's
a-
all that
a-
space shit.
I was
love
watching a
space.
little documentary on the old Loch Ness monster the other day.
Ooh, nice.
You know, it's always
Those are
relevant.
good. Those
And
are
they're
good, yeah.
talking about like shit that goes on in that lake other than looking for monsters.
Okay.
and the
What do you
dude that broke the like, he definitely didn't break the speed of sound,
No.
but he like broke the like boat speed record,
The speed is
Land
smell.
sea speed.
the
speed record?
sea speed like record,
wow,
and he
okay.
like put a jet engine on a powerboat, and he did 2 like lengths of the lake. First length
Wow.
set the world record, whatever, like 400 miles an hour on a fucking boat.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Second
Oh,
length of the
no.
lake, crashed and died.
Died. Yeah.
So it's like, don't go that fast
Seen
in a
that
boat.
coming.
What a terrible
Seen that
idea.
coming.
Terrible
I
idea.
That's
actually
wild.
tried to
In the
stop on
lock?
the first lap.
In the
It's going
lock,
too
yeah.
fast.
Wow.
You can go north to south, but when he's on his way back, like the wake from some other boat was like hitting a
no.
concrete wall. It's like, imagine being that other boat cheering like, yeah, oh. You're just like trolling, looking for a stupid monster, and you just smash this boat to pieces.
Now,
Yeah, you think that guy was out there unrelated, looking for luck,
Oh, he was
looking for
definitely
Nelly?
unrelated.
for Nessie?
Looking for Nessie.
Nessie?
Fucking
Yeah.
ruined the world record and killed a man.
Now, I'm a bit of an asshole.
That's
that
funny fact.
I don't think you get the record if you don't land it.
Well, he did 2 lengths.
Yeah, but he didn't stop. And
You
it's
mean
like,
he didn't make it back to port, so
Yeah.
the whole voyage is.
I think you
Yeah,
gotta get back to
that's-
port.
So if
That's an
your
asterisk.
boy
That's
Chuck
an asterisk, if
Yeager
nothing
crashed, then his attempt does not count.
Does not count.
Okay.
In the words of
Wow.
Jeff Probst.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I agree. I
You gotta
agree.
land
I
it.
agree.
Yeah. Yeah. If
Yeah,
you,
how many tries? How many, like, when Tony Hawk landed the 900?
you got it right away.
You got to ride away.
Yeah, that's fair.
He did it like fucking 8 times on
Yeah.
TV that time and didn't land
Yeah,
it.
you can spin it and land on your
Totally.
ass as much as you want, but you got it right away. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because basically I could just say, oh yeah, I started skateboarding last week. I tried to do the 900. Totally
Yeah.
landed it.
Totally
you know?
landed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally landed by those standards where I
Coulda.
just fall down my
I
ass and
crashed.
called it a
Yeah.
900.
I did
Yeah.
1080.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It makes
But I
sense.
crashed. Yeah. Okay, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Does not count Loch Ness Monster
Take
speedrun.
that fucking speed record back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't count. I mean, if anything, give him honorary mention.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he does. He should get an asterisk, but don't.
yeah.
He doesn't get the record.
As an attempt.
No way. As an attempt.
As
yeah.
an attempt.
Fastest attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Closest, whatever.
At sea speed.
Yeah. That's going to bring me to my
I-
first gripe of the week, though, boys.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
hear it. Let's hear it.
I fucking hate when somebody dies and people write rest in power. Fuck
I've never
off.
heard that in my life.
Wow.
People write that all the time. Rest in power.
I
It's like-
prefer rest and piss.
Rest in piss is funny. But like, why do you... I just hate when people take something that's like, this is a convention, just accept it, we say rest in peace, and they have to add a little fucking flair to make it their own. And now, whoever you're saying to rest in peace, now it's on me. I also made it sound cooler. I said rest in power.
Yeah, like what about all those
That's
other
lame.
people that are
That's
resting in peace?
pretty
And
They're
what
all
does
just
rest in
cut-
power
they're all
mean?
cuts
Like,
now?
rest in power. What does that even mean? Like, you just found a new word that starts with P? Rest in piss is just as good.
That's why I say it.
Rest in pride. Rest in power. Like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
why
yeah.
change that? Why leave peace and then change the R word? Like, ride in peace.
Yeah.
Roll in peace. Like,
Rise in peace.
if I wrote roll in peace when someone died, like, you'd be like, what the fuck? That makes no sense. But for
Well,
whatever
I
reason...
tore apart a van one time, like front to back, took everything off it, doors, everything.
Yeah.
And I remember saying "rest in pieces."
Yeah.
I'm thinking that is pretty damn
That's
clever.
pretty funny.
That's
And
good.
I'm just gonna pat myself on the back for that one.
Yeah.
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 I-
But I get what you're saying. That's some cuck shit.
Stop
It's
making
like-
it about yourself, people. It's
Yeah,
not about
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Someone's
Well, just
dead.
the whole like van. Like, I mean, like if it's somebody that you know personally and like putting it out there into the social world, fine, I get it.
Yeah.
But it's like if some celebrity dies and you just like want your daily validation
Oh, you need
through your
your,
social
like, I
media
need to get
friends, like,
30
oh,
likes.
I'm an interesting person.
Yeah.
I know who blah 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 is.
Rest in
Brad
pepper.
Pitt.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of it this week because of Wakanda Forever.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in power.
Rest in power.
Advertisement.
Rest in
in
power,
power,
Black
bitch.
Panther.
Yeah, that sucked.
It
But-
sucked, but also, don't fucking add your own little thing to it. Just say, rest in peace, Black Panther, share your little, like, digital art drawing. That's fine.
Yeah.
But when you add, like, rest in power, and then,
Yeah, you're
okay,
cuck.
you're a cuck. Okay.
Yeah.
I get
And
it.
not
It's
unless
about
that's
you.
his like his catchphrase. If
It's
that
not.
was his catchphrase,
No condoms
yeah,
forever.
then
He's a
true.
no condoms forever guy.
Yeah, he's a no condoms brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely
I mean,
not
since we're
Rusted
going through
Power.
obituaries, I was way more bummed about Justin Townes Earl dying, and I didn't
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
the need to include that into my social output for the week. But I felt it. I listened to a couple of his records, and like, you know, I've been to a few of his shows. I sat back and smoked a joint and thought about it, and fucking did my thing,
But-
right? Like,
At the same time, though, when somebody like that dies, it's a bummer, and I have empathy for like their friends and family. But I can't pretend that it, like,
affects you really.
it
Like,
doesn't.
yeah.
It's like I'm with you. Like Justin Townes Earl's got some cool albums, and I like them.
Yeah.
But him
Exactly,
dying
yeah.
doesn't affect that.
No, not
one or
everyone
two albums
elicits
that I like.
response, right?
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Listen, now if like Tim or
Two-
Lars died or Matt or you know Fat Mike, it's like I'm gonna feel a little more about
A
that
little
because
bit
they've
more.
been so ingrained in
Yeah.
my life.
Yeah.
But not everyone elicits that response. Everyone famous or everyone in you
Right.
know under it's like the same with like this respect everybody's fucking race, religion, ethnicity,
Here we
sex.
go.
It's like fuck.
Jesus.
It's not. It's like why is that my responsibility?
Oh, I don't
How about I
respect
just
anyone. Yeah,
walk
yeah.
around and just don't care and don't respect any of it?
Yeah, I don't
You know,
respect
just
anybody.
because I don't want to waste my time doing it. It's not about being hateful, outwardly hateful.
No.
You know,
There's a
It's like,
difference
I just
between
don't
hate and not
wanna
caring
care.
about other people.
yeah, I just don't want to care.
I, as an individual,
But it's a fine line. It's
yeah,
a
as
fine
an
line.
individual, like everyone is valid and they should be happy. And I would never be mean to somebody or like
in their
injure
world,
them.
just I don't want to
But
be
as
around
far as like groups of people, like you have to respect their religion. It's like no, I don't.
them. No, I don't.
I don't give a
Are you
fuck
kidding
about
me?
Christians. I don't care.
You know what?
I don't
Yeah.
care.
I think the thing that irritates
No.
me about this exact like situation is it's like you have to. Everyone keeps telling me that, like I have to respect Christians, I have to respect Muslims, I have to respect all these like
Individual
religions,
people, sure,
right?
but the
No, but then it's
overall,
like-
no.
Yeah, exactly.
But in the grand scheme of things, me as an atheist,
Yeah.
like people with religions have no respect for me.
No.
So why the
No,
fuck
Yeah.
that's fair.
should I give
Yeah.
a fuck about
Right.
your shit if you don't like you're not gonna respect my
Yeah.
thing? Like
Yeah.
I don't care if Santa Claus is on my coffee cup.
No.
Like it doesn't bother me. But like if Jesus was, I'd be like, I don't think I'm coming here
Yeah.
anymore. Like I don't need Jesus that early
This
in
is
the morning.
officially my piss cup.
Yeah. Fucking, you know, Moses is on your Timbits. I might have an issue.
And not even just religions. I don't want this to be like any way that people can construe it. It's like you have to respect Walmart. Like they employ all these people, and it's like I
No.
don't fucking care.
Have you seen
I don't
what they
think
I
people
don't
really respect
care.
that.
I'll go there and get a
No.
pack of T-shirts every 3 months, but like I don't have to respect. Like no,
No.
respect
No.
is a very like word I take serious, and you gotta earn that shit. You don't. You have to. I don't have to respect anything. I choose what to respect based on values important to me, and religions
Yep.
are not one of them. Corporations are not one of them. Countries
No, definitely.
as a whole are not one of them.
Especially like,
Like
No.
individual actions will earn respect, and it's all different.
It's like,
each
listen, I'm
person is
not
different.
hiking up a mountain to throw a plastic bottle in this beautiful, crystal clear blue lake.
I might.
But country as a whole, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
You know, but in the moment, in that one place in time where I
Yeah.
am, I could show respect for that, or for a person that's different than me, or like me, or you know, above, below, socioeconomic. I don't care in the moment. But
I
I
think-
just a blanket like you got to respect everybody and
No.
respect everything and every walks of life, every moment of your day. Go fuck yourself.
I think it to me like it comes down to it's an individual. Everyone's different and everyone has flaws. Especially when like Olympics comes around. Like I don't know when the hell the next one is.
Oh,
But
yeah.
when it's like
That sets
you
a few
gotta
things
watch
straight,
this,
eh?
it's like the Canadian guy's going for gold. It's like I don't have to watch shit. I don't give a fuck if that guy wins gold. I get no satisfaction
No.
out of someone that was born in within my imaginary walls wins.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I don't care. Why
No,
would I
couldn't
care?
care
And the
less.
fact that you care is like that's troubling. If you knew that person personally,
It's
I
just
would care. If it was a
boring.
friend of mine running for the gold medal, I would care.
I would
Yeah.
care.
But
Yeah,
if it was
sure.
just someone within my imaginary wall that just by pure chance was born during the certain amount of years that this country exists, like I don't care. I don't
care.
look back at history
I
like,
don't
oh,
know
the
that
person that like crashed their boat on Loch Ness was like had a Canadian cousin. It's like that changes no part of the story. I just
Oh,
made
yeah.
that up. But
That's
someone
what
will be
sucks
like, oh,
about
let's go.
pop culture.
This
what
Canadian
pop culture
like rode a
sucks
hot
about.
air balloon around the world. It's like, I don't care.
Don't you fucking hate too when it's
I
like,
do care
there's,
about
like,
that, actually.
It's like when they
That I
hear
do care.
stories about like, oh, that there was a plane leaving Iran that fucking got shot down that one time by the Iranian government.
Sure.
And like 750 people on board were all dead.
Yeah.
And 4 of them were Canadians.
Oh, no.
And it's like, oh my god, I
That
care
hits
so
close
much
to home.
more now. Like
Those
we gotta do
other
something.
600 and whatever.
Yeah, other
Does
dogs,
not count.
Like,
yeah,
fuck off.
the other dogs on the plane with those 4 like no, all those people, that sucks.
Yeah.
I don't care if there's 6 Canadians and 3 mongooses. Like,
Yeah.
get out of here.
It's so
What is
weird.
it,
There will be
Noah's
no
Ark?
rest in power.
Yeah, pretty much. Canada definitely has like that fucking. It's like I don't know if it's like a vanity issue, but it's always just like,
They
well,
never
what,
done
like,
anything.
what do you,
People
look,
in
Canada
general.
was there, and like what do you think about Canada? Like how many
Yeah.
times have you
Yeah,
been to
yeah,
Canada?
for
and
sure
it's
we
just
do.
like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
so
'cause it's,
fucking annoying.
we have
like,
It's
little-
because we're the little brother.
We're little
yeah,
brother
or middle
syndrome.
child
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that middle child syndrome.
we're pretty cool too, right, guys? And it's
One
just
of
like,
our
yeah, okay,
mutual
whatever.
friends lives nearby in a town called Cambridge.
Yeah.
Maybe a few weeks ago, he sent me a list. Maybe it was months ago. I don't remember. But it was like top 10 Canadian moments in sport. And they were so fucking sad.
Paul Henderson.
It's like, that was like... It, like
when
you-
so and so showed up.
That was... It's like
the
this
creation
fucking...
of the NHL.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
fucking lady did cross
one
country
time you saw
skiing with a
Wayne
broken
Gretzky at
ankle.
the
It's like, I
airport.
never heard of any
Yeah.
of these stories.
No.
Why is this the top 10? Like, they should
If it
all
wasn't
just
a
be
heritage
Gretzky.
moment,
Like,
it ain't
if,
shit.
if you can argue any moment outside of Gretzky scoring certain goals, it's like, good fucking luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
I
Honestly.
totally agree with you.
You know.
And,
like,
9
who-
of the top 10
like,
is
who-
Gretzky.
It is, like, honestly, though, as far as
Yeah.
a world stage, and, like, these are the best 10
Joe
Canadian
Carter.
sports moments.
Joe Carter.
He's not
Joe
Canadian.
Carter.
No.
But you know what I mean.
It happened to a Canadian team, okay?
Well,
We're
okay,
taking
so-
that.
but if you
It's
take
Canada.
that, it's
we
like,
need
well,
every
how
little
is-
bit we can get, right?
Yeah, well, then how is that better than, Gretzky scoring 7 goals
Dude,
against
none
the
of it's
Quebec
better than
Nordiques in
nothing.
1987? Like, it's
Yeah,
like,
it's not
that-
even a team
way
anymore.
more people watch that.
Not only that, but
Yeah.
like, you know what would be those like, oh, when Canada won the first ever curling
Should I pull it up?
ever? Yeah, sure.
Let's go through it.
And it's like,
Jesus
was that
Christ.
bigger than when Team Canada won the gold medal in hockey in Vancouver,
Yeah,
and the whole
right.
like country just kind of went on lockdown for the night?
Right.
Like, that's number one. Like,
To me,
number
it's all
two
the
is
same.
Wayne Gretzky's 2,500th goal.
Yeah.
And number 3 is
Yeah.
2,499.
And his 99th goal.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
on and so forth. No, like nothing else. I don't know. Raptors, I guess they've won.
Yeah, but
And like even the Blue
Yeah.
Jays, I don't consider that to
Joe
be.
Carter's on this.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Joe.
Dude, that was
Such
that was a
ball, Joe.
big moment in my childhood.
It was a
honestly.
big moment.
Is the marathon?
It was a
hope
big
on
moment.
there?
Let's
But
go
as a
through 'em.
child, you don't get to decide that for yourself.
All right, yeah.
You're just kind of in the
Okay,
mix,
here's
right?
one that I actually know some history on.
Is it number 10?
It's number 20. We're starting at 20.
fucking 20.
And I
okay.
researched this guy
Wow.
because there was like a call for art in this neighborhood in Toronto. So I just like looked up like famous people that live there, and it was this dude George Chavallo, who was a boxer in the 1950s,
Okay.
and he's number 20 on the greatest Canadian moments because he went to a decision with Muhammad Ali.
That's some cuck shit.
He lost
Listen,
to
right
Muhammad
on,
Ali.
right on. Nice accomplishment, but
Yeah.
Great
that
work.
shouldn't be in the top 20 greatest.
In
You know?
1966, he went the full decision with Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
That's this list is already
Yeah.
so cuck.
Ridiculous.
Number 19. Oh, this is one for Skyler. The bat flip.
Oh yeah.
Jose Bautista in 2015 hit a home run and threw his bat in the air.
Now, even that, it was a big moment. It was.
It was.
But I don't know. I don't get that national pride from the Toronto Blue Jays. I get stoked on them because I'm from the Toronto area. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
that's why. And
It's the local.
it's local. I
I
grew up on
with it,
them.
yeah.
Been to
Like,
the
if I
dome.
was to jump into baseball tomorrow and pick a team, like,
Yeah.
obviously the logical one is like what's closer because you could potentially go there.
Yeah.
But like, I wouldn't pick them as my favorite team.
But I mean,
Because of
the
everything
entry
else.
is titled the bat flip,
yeah.
and I just mean, as long as
It's not an accomplishment.
Canada's been a thing for what, like
It's not an
160
accomplishment.
years or some shit.
Yeah.
Like that is number 19. He hit a home
not
run through
an
his bat in the
accomplishment.
air. It's like
Yeah.
it's a fucking. You're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
It was a big game.
Dude.
When, to
Start
even
at
add
10.
that-
Start at 10. Get rid of all these.
no,
Start at
well,
10.
I gotta say 18 just because.
No, I'm
it-
saying whoever made the fucking list.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
this is an accomplishment.
We'll
the
skip
other
to
thing-
10
This is something that
after this one.
happened.
Here's the other
Yeah.
thing, though, okay, which irritates me already about this, is it's like, here's the bat flip, and it was awesome moment for Canada.
It was great.
like
That
but,
game was sick.
But then the
Yeah.
fucking Jays lost in the next
They
round
lost.
to Kansas City.
It was George
That-
Chavallo just going to a decision.
Yeah,
Muhammad
that it's
Ali.
like, oh, so like, did they win the World Series that year? Like, no,
No.
they didn't even get there.
No,
like,
they didn't. They did. They
you
lost
know?
the next game.
Like, it's cool that that happened, but it's not an accomplishment that you should be
Okay,
overly
so
stoked
just edging out Jose Bautista throwing his baseball bat in the air
about.
is Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier with the Montreal Royals.
Wow.
That is slightly more
Wow.
historically significant, point
Yeah.
proven. It's fucking lame
Wow.
list.
This
Wow, that should be
list
number
is
one.
That should
total
be
cuck
number
shit.
one. Okay, we're
Yeah.
gonna skip everything and go to 10 because all these are clearly.
There better not be like
Oh,
a fucking
well,
stick
number 11
flip
was
or a bat
Gretzky,
flip on
Lemieux.
number fucking 17
in
after
the Canada
Jackie.
Cup, yeah. Okay, number 10, Penny Olasak becomes Canada's best ever Olympic
She's a
swimmer.
swimmer,
Yeah,
yeah.
2016.
Alessiak.
That's not a thing.
Alessiak.
That doesn't mean nothing.
Oliesiak.
That was like the last Olympics. She got like 3 or 4.
Yeah,
in the
that means
Olympics.
literally nothing.
I
We just
know.
went over this.
I know.
The
I'm
Olympics.
just- this
the
is-
Olympics is cuck shit. Okay.
Yeah. And she's like 17. I think that was the other big thing with her, that it's like this is the
She went to
beginning.
school in Toronto, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That was
I
also
think just
her.
national pride in general is like
oh, yeah.
so
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
lame. Like like even just like the people who wear the Italian flag on their sleeve and the fucking people who are like Norwegian and stuff. It's like just get the fucking flag off your backpack, okay?
We're from Scandinavia.
I want to get a tattoo of
Go
a
back.
Italian flag. Like just a Ferrari
You should.
logo with Italian
You
flag
should.
colors. I
Yeah.
should.
You
That'd
should,
be
because
funny.
you're so close to Italian.
Yeah, why not?
I went there once.
Hey, I
Yeah.
went there once. Okay, number
Yeah,
9, Kawhi Leonard makes the shot in 1999. That's a Raptors thing.
Again, like what? This
Yep.
is the first net that they ever got as a
Yeah.
basketball team.
Here's Skyler's boy, Sidney Crosby, at number 8 with the Canada gold medal.
See, again, now I'm just gonna stop you right there.
Yeah. Should
I-
be top 3.
It should be kind of number 1 if it's not fucking Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier. It's fucking the golden goal. Okay.
How Jackie Robinson is number 1 is
Yeah.
baffling.
Why? Yeah, but why is Sidney Crosby? Why would he compete with Jackie Robinson?
I just no.
Why would
okay,
that
it doesn't
even-
compete in that realm?
I
at
mean,
all.
for a moment that everyone was watching, it's
galvanize
definitely
the nation.
higher.
Like it's everyone.
Dude, we just started this conversation by saying how everyone who roots for anything in the Olympics is a cuck bitch.
yeah,
yes,
but
I
I mean,
understand.
I'm with
but
the, like-
you can also understand that hockey is like a big fucking thing in Canada. It's
And
like
it's
the
gonna-
Super Bowl.
I'm not
You
even
know?
like
Listen,
I'm
that's
with
more.
Mike again.
That's more of an accomplishment than the bat flip. So I'll
Yeah, oh,
give you that.
definitely.
I'm just
Okay,
saying
that's
that
something. He worked for that.
it's
Sure.
that stupidness of like, I'm a Leafs fan. I got a buddy that's a Habs fan, and we fucking we give each
Yeah.
other shit all year. But when the Olympics is around and we watch it, we're both cheering for Canada, right? It's like brings your whole nation together. And these guys won the gold in Vancouver, right?
Yeah,
Home soil.
but they win it
Yeah.
almost every time.
Now they do.
Well-
but that was the second time they had won it out
Yeah.
of like 20 years.
But it's not as good as number 7, Vince Carter winning the dunk contest in 2000. Not as good.
Oh fuck! Is the Raptors? If
That's
the Raptors
number
are
7?
one, this is gonna be fucking
Well,
cuckery.
Oh,
number
my
6,
Lord.
Donovan Bailey, world's fastest
Okay,
man.
Yeah,
That
for
was-
sure,
that was a
Donovan.
good one.
Donovan's top three. Top three.
And
Donovan.
when I think
For
of
sure.
like what this list should be, I'm thinking of like here's like Canada on a radar kind of deal, and like what are moments that like the rest of the world goes, oh, cool.
Yeah. Now I will also say that what's cool about that is again I know our thoughts on the Olympics, but when it comes to like the Winter Olympics, the hockey is like the main thing. Like it's the last day event. Like it's like so everybody
Yeah.
watches it. It's the big draw, right?
Yeah.
If that's the big draw for the Winter Olympics, running
The 100 meter.
the
yeah.
100 meter is like the fucking event for the summer games.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's it's
Sold
who
out
can run
years
the
in
fucking
advance.
fastest
Yeah.
on the planet.
Yeah.
Go. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so him winning that and putting Canada on that map.
And new world record everything. Like, it
Yeah,
wasn't just a
is-
gold medal. It was, like, the
that's
whole
fucking
shebang.
huge, right?
And it stood for a while.
Until that Usain Bolt
Husan.
came around.
Speaking of running, number 5 is Terry Fox attempting to
So
run.
it is on there.
It's on
Attempting
there.
of the run,
I
another-
mean, I heard he didn't
I'd
run
give
through
it to him.
Quebec,
yeah.
but
I also heard he didn't finish.
But
did.
I wouldn't either.
I don't blame him.
Stay the fuck
Yeah.
out of there.
Oh yeah, we're getting to some cuck
Okay,
answers
at
here.
least the marathon of hope. Like, again, I don't know. That
I don't
transcends
know what
sport.
this is at all.
Yeah.
In number 4, 2016, Bianca Andreescu wins the U.S. Open.
That's tennis.
Yeah. What? Never even heard of it.
Again, tennis is such a bougie fucking like.
They don't
what
play
did you
tennis in
US
Canada.
Open.
U.S. Open. U.S. Open's pretty big. It's like a grand slam.
In
I
all
call
of
it,
my
right?
feel
life,
like-
I've never seen anyone playing tennis in Canada. You know what I mean? I've never just
Yeah.
Man.
wandered up on people playing tennis.
But I
It
feel
never
like
happened.
an event like this is like a cute anecdote story when it has no effect on, like, the next day there wasn't kids outside all fucking playing tennis.
Yeah.
Versus when Donovan Bailey won that goddamn race, the next
Oh,
day
dude.
everyone's foot racing up and
Yeah.
down the
Oh,
block.
Go out,
fucking
go
ran
out with
everywhere.
some spray paint and mark some
Oh
lines.
god,
Yeah.
yeah, that
Oh, yeah.
changed everything.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
only even
It
that, it's
changed
just like
everything.
your mom, like, hey, can you go give me a towel out of the linen closet?
Full
Sure.
speed.
Full on your fucking toes. Like, we know how to run now.
Getting down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have to go get some
Damn.
new runners right
This-
away.
This
Yeah,
lady
fuck
winning
yeah.
the U.S. Open, like, I never heard of it. It didn't put tennis on
No.
the map in Canada. It didn't
No.
change anything other than it's like, oh, she won by fluke.
Yeah.
Then the Williams sisters took it back the next day.
Let's go reel it back to one of our conversations from episodes prior where tennis is not a sport. It's
No,
a game.
It's a game.
okay.
It's a game, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
golf is a game and like curling is a game. They're not fucking sports.
No.
Baseball's a game.
Baseball's a game. Yeah.
Baseball's
but, like,
a game. Yeah.
Skyler and his roommate here just bought some old tennis rackets, and they're gonna start playing.
Yeah, we did.
And, like, I'm gonna
Jesus
mark my words
Christ.
right now.
Ever since this list came out, he's been hard on
Dude,
tennis.
it was that
this
or
guy.
fucking walking places.
Yeah.
We've
And
gone
you haven't-
over
Oh,
this.
yeah?
You haven't
You haven't-
played
you
yet,
haven't
by the
committed
way.
to
Yeah, I
that,
haven't
eh?
done it yet. We're waiting for it to cool off a bit. But
Yeah,
like, if I just have to
too hot,
stand there
too
and
hot.
fucking beam
I'm
fucking
gonna
balls
say,
at
like-
Kevin, I'm into
Dude,
it.
why don't you play some red ass? Red ass
play
is
some
way
red
funner
ass.
than tennis.
I don't know.
But I'm
'cause-
gonna put this out there now.
And it's kind of like
You're
foreplay.
gonna be shocked how quickly you get good at tennis. It's
Oh,
not hard.
Yeah, I know.
No, dude.
No. Anyone that's like
Easiest
a
game
tennis
in the
star is
world.
because their parents are fucking cucks and just made them play while they were children
Yeah.
when they should have had friends and did team sports.
No, it was like they all, the parents would like, be like, we're going to the country club today. And
Yeah.
the kid's like, I don't fucking want to go. And they're like, well, you just go play tennis. And like the parents go get drunk on the patio.
Yeah.
And then little
Anyone could be
Venus
good
and
at tennis.
Serena would just be like banging balls back
Yeah.
and forth at each other.
If you did it all day, you'd be good at like pinball. But like some people got other shit to do.
Like Pinball Clemens? Or...
No, just playing pinball.
Is he on that list?
No, but like I mean, if
He
you go to
fucking
like
better
an
be.
arcade
Yeah.
and there's some kid really good at pinball, it's like that's sick.
Yeah.
But also like I got friends and shit. Like I don't just play pinball all day.
I've looked into getting a pinball machine as well.
I mean, you'd get good
Oh,
at
they're
it
so
fast
rad.
too,
They're
and that's
so
like
rad.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
They're
But
expensive,
if
though.
everybody did it, like everyone would be good at
Like,
it.
How much do you think a pinball machine is?
$600.
Like that's
$3
like
grand.
Low end is like
Really?
600, like $1,200.
Which one though? Are you
Yeah,
getting
I'm
Star
saying-
Trek T2?
I just
No.
like
Kiss?
Adam's Family, dude. Adam's Family's the only one.
Family.
first one I
That's
clicked
the
on
only
it was
one.
just like what do we got, and there was like some Star Trek and shit.
Yeah, the Star Trek one's good.
But I feel like it's also
Terminator's
like,
rad.
Terminator's
Terminator's rad with the
rad.
gun. It has
Yeah.
a gun on
It
the
does.
thing and it like shoots your bonuses. It's
Yeah.
pretty fucking rad. yeah.
So you should definitely get one of those
Yeah.
and not a new furnace.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're like
right.
the good ones are like $2-3 grand.
Really?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I thought it was just like you're $300. I was hoping you could get like an old shitty one, but I think as the
Yeah.
older and shittier they are, the better people
The
Yeah, they're
more,
sought after.
There's
yeah,
such
the more
a-
desirable.
There's
Yeah.
that like
They're like
cuck
records.
bar downtown, the Monarch, that has
Dude,
all the
totally.
pinball machines.
Yeah,
They
Yeah.
probably aren't using them. I'd drop them a line. It's COVID, baby. No one's going to a goddamn pinball machine
no,
arcade.
licking their hands.
Oh yeah, Dorito.
There was that
figures.
cool 50 bars in the 50s bar in Toronto, that like rockabilly bar.
Yeah.
Little hole in the wall.
Cherry Cadillac.
Yeah, and they had like an old surfing pinball machine from like the 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
And it was just very basic and like kind of slow. Like the ball moved slow, but it was cool. It was just
Yeah.
cool for how old it was too, and that it still functioned and lit up, and it was like, the old 50s graphic on it. It was rad.
Yeah. Should we get to number
Every
3?
once in a while,
This is
you'll stumble in a place. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I was dating a girl for a hot minute in Waterloo, and we went to a pinball bar, and it was rad as fuck. We had such a good time.
When me and the
Dude,
roommate went to New
she stopped
Jersey,
talking to
we
me.
went to like an old school arcade on the Jersey Shore.
Yeah,
and it was
on the
had like the
boardwalk.
ski ball.
Oh, that's
and all
awesome.
that shit,
Oh, yeah,
and
that
it
shit's
had
so
all
sick.
those
Oh,
fucking
really?
games,
Skee ball. Yeah.
Is that what it's called? The one where you throw it into the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, skee ball,
the
yeah.
holes?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
a
those
bunch
are
of
fun.
fucking...
And the basketball game, that
Yeah, oh, yeah,
basketball.
the
All
basketball.
the paper
Oh,
tickets
I
like
love
pour
that.
out of it.
And
You
they
get
had a
some garbage
bar, like it
color.
was sick. It was
Yeah.
such a good time.
Such a good time. That's why
Up north.
It was after
Oh,
we
say
saw
up
that,
north,
after we
there's
saw
like
the
a
Bounce of
strip
Souls,
club.
that's when we went and saw that. It was cool.
Right on. Up north, there's a fucking strip club in
With
this
a
small
pinball
town.
machine.
And there's a pinball machine in the strip club. And it at one point it was literally like, you know, Pervert's Row, like along the stage.
No.
It was
Yeah.
like if there was a 10th seat, it was the pinball machine.
Yeah.
Not kidding. So like the woman would be up there dancing and someone would be up there bing 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 bing
Not-
on the fucking pinball, like literally right at the end of Pervert's Row.
That's so good.
And then they
because,
moved it to the door later, but
That's sick because you could be playing pinball and be into it, and then like miss and be like fuck and just like turn around like
Those are some-
all right.
I mean, it was never all right there. I'm just gonna say that out
Oh,
loud. Like
probably
it
not.
was definitely like the D class of the stripping
yeah.
community. Oh,
We're
it was
talking
it
in
was
the bush,
bottom rung.
right?
Mm.
Yeah, we're not, and I'm not talking about like first year, second year kind of dances. This is like seasoned vets,
Oh,
30
yeah.
years in the
Yeah,
industry.
You got
know?
some C-section
Yeah.
scars. You got
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it was
Yeah.
fucking like 7 dances a day.
I get it,
They
yeah.
got the times up every day, 7, 8 dances a day at this place. You go at 10 in the morning, there'd be a girl dancing. You get a $1 glass of beer and play some pinball.
glass of
Yeah.
beer. Not even a
At the
pint,
Twin.
just a fucking glass.
No pun.
You should ask Foreman about the Twin next time you talk to him.
Well,
He
we
fucking
will.
loved that place. That
Oh,
was
of
back when they had dude beer. You get $2 dudes.
So
Anyways,
number
three.
3 on our top 20 Canadian sports moments is Paul Henderson, 1972, beat Russia.
Okay.
Like, I feel like that's valid.
Yep, that's a good one.
That's a good top 5. I don't know if I'd have it at 3, especially with Jackie
Well-
Robinson should definitely be number 1.
He should be up there
Yeah.
for sure, yeah. But I mean, like, in 1972 or whatever, like, I understand why that is as big of a thing as it was.
Oh yeah.
Because, like, there's significantly less entertainment.
Oh,
Anything on the TV was like, wow. And it's like, our country's on the TV, Martha.
no one-
And Russia
You
was
know,
like a
like-
closed country then. Like they, like
Nobody had been assassinated
No one
on
had
TV
left.
in,
Like
like,
that's the
10
first
years.
plane that had left Russia ever.
Yeah, the Red Machine.
Yeah, it's wild.
I consider that to be Canada's contribution to the Cold War
Yeah.
when we pushed them back
Yeah.
into their defensive zone. like,
Yeah.
yeah, we beat them.
Oh,
Good time.
We'll move on to number 2. Our boy Joe Carter wins back-to-back World Series.
Wow, number 2.
Number
Wow,
2.
touch 'em all,
Yeah,
Joe.
baby.
Chuck Jamal Joe.
Yeah.
Again, like I don't know how many of these sports moments are like won by not even Canadians that just play for a team based in Toronto so far.
Yeah.
But that was I think everyone I know ever that
That's
was
a-
alive like watched that game live.
That's a very good point, though. That it's like these are the Canadian moments.
Not Canadians.
And Joe Carter probably doesn't even have his citizenship here.
I don't even know if he had a home in Toronto. He just flew in and
he
stayed in
lived
the
in the Sky
Yeah,
Dome.
they had like a little apartments in the Sky Dome.
Him and Roberto.
And Devon.
Yeah.
Like they didn't fucking have like it's like you got a little suite up there. We'll give you one of the hotel rooms for
Yeah.
this season, and then go back to wherever the hell you're from.
Georgia.
Georgia, Florida.
Fucking we love
Oh,
Florida.
and number 1, Toronto Raptors become the NBA champions.
Wow.
Wow.
Really?
Now-
That's number 1?
I'm gonna even dispute this. Okay?
Oh, easily
Now, okay,
dispute that as the greatest Canadian moment of all time.
I think
Absolutely
Oh, my Lord.
that
disputed.
baseball is a way bigger sport than fucking NBA.
NBA.
Just
yeah.
as I think football is bigger than everything. Like
Yeah.
if there was a Canadian
for sure.
team in the NFL and they won the Super Bowl, like that would be a big deal.
Yeah.
The Blue Jays winning the World Series in America's favorite pastime
Yeah.
is bigger than the Raptors,
Raptors.
winning basketball.
yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say.
I think there's
Yeah.
like basketball's
They're
got
on
that
par,
heritage
but-
moment though. Like it's like
Yeah.
a Canadian game, and it's the first Canadian team to ever win it. Like
Yeah.
I get that, but it's like
It's largely a U.S. thing, though. And that comes from my limited knowledge of like traveling around.
Yeah.
And when I was in Ireland last year playing baseball, there was like some dudes that played basketball and shit.
Yeah.
And they all talked about like Spain is the world champions of basketball. And it's weird that like the NBA can win a championship and then claim it as like a world championship.
Yeah.
Whereas like the NFL, like they'll win a Super Bowl and be like world champions. But no other country plays American football.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But like NBA is a basketball league, and basketball's played in the Olympics. It's played in the World Championships. There's Euro leagues.
Yeah.
There's South American leagues.
There's like the NBA Africa, I think, too.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
So for like the NBA to win and then we're world champions, like a lot of these dudes were just like, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
It would be like Ireland winning a soccer tournament and saying we're world champions.
the
It's
same-
like, no, you aren't.
baseball, the World Series. You call it the World Series,
no
but
other- yeah.
it's a North American game.
It's North American,
You know?
but like I feel like that one's more valid, just because it is like the end all be all.
Yeah.
But I was opened up to European basketball is a thing. Like
Yeah.
Croatia kills it, Spain kills it. Like there's a lot of like teams and countries that have their own version of an NBA.
Yeah.
They're not as big as the NBA, but that doesn't mean that they are irrelevant.
Yeah.
The same way,
Totally.
like, if an NHL team wins the Stanley Cup, like, they're not world champions. Like, there's Euro leagues
They're, like,
that have
national, yeah.
equally great players.
Yeah. There's already a world
It's disputed.
championship.
Yeah, and they have world championships, and they have Olympics.
Yeah.
Like, whoever won it last year, Chicago or St. Louis Blues are not the world champions.
No.
Like, they're the NHL
The
champions.
NHL Stanley Cup champions,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's not the same thing.
I
So,
think at least
the
NHL
Raptors, cool.
does it like that. Like they don't really refer to it as being like a world champion.
No.
It's a Stanley Cup
They
champion.
respect the
right?
other leagues
Yeah.
that, like, they feed each other players constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russia's got shit going on. But yeah, it's good call.
Every
but-
country in Europe has shit going on.
Yeah.
Germany's got leagues. Like France has a league, believe it or not.
England has
England
leagues,
has
right?
a
Like,
league.
that's
Yeah.
fucking crazy. Spot a tea,
Well,
you
this-
50 crumpet, and then we get back out for
this-
the second period, bruh. Spot a
This
tea.
this brings me to my gripe,
Sure.
and that is fucking normies who like soccer. Honestly, people who like soccer,
Yeah.
go fuck yourself.
That-
It's
see,
just
now
so
that's-
lame.
That's the
I
other
think
thing.
it's a sign of a boring person.
Yeah. I would rather watch soccer than basketball. Though.
I would rather watch soccer than basketball.
Ooh, hard sell.
Not that I'm
Yeah,
like
soccer
gonna
because the
do either.
momentum's there. There's
Yeah.
more momentum. Basketball, it's like whistle going.
Personally, like,
Fucking.
I'm a, like, I
and
enjoy
the score's like 200.
That's
like
my
it's
thing.
like you score every minute. Who cares?
Yeah. You,
Yeah.
Like, do you cheer after every basket in basketball? No, like in the first quarter. or
I'm
whatever,
sure some
and it's
people
like
do,
2-0,
but
like
they're on the
yeah!
spectrum.
And then it's like
Yeah.
fucking 100 points later, just yeah. Like
No,
fucking
people only
why?
show up in the fourth period
Just
or
show
whatever
up
they
in the
call
fourth
it.
period. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
just like, here's an idea: make the game one quarter.
3-on-3, 1 quarter.
Horse.
Play to 21.
Play
Play
fucking.
a horse.
Play some horse. You know, like we all know
A
that
horse
we
league.
can do this game and play to like 200 points, but can you do this?
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Nothing but
Can
net.
you take a shot from the line?
Yeah.
Everyone's just airballing it from center, though. You know,
Yeah.
that's what this game is going
But
to
it
turn
would make
into.
it again. Now this is like with soccer, like yeah, like I hate it because it's always just like 1-0.
Yeah.
But it's like
Yeah.
it's because it's so low scoring that when something finally happens, it's
Oh,
like
it's-
oh fuck, like there's not enough time.
There's a jersey coming off. You're sliding around.
fuck yeah, headbutt, something
It's
like
exciting.
that.
Yeah.
There's
I
some
wish there was a
flares.
league for just halftime shows. All of the cool halftime shows where people win $100,000. Like, I'd rather watch
yeah.
that.
I thought you meant
League?
like Coldplay or something.
No, for like throwing
a
the ball.
blue line
from-
shot kind of thing.
Yeah, blue line shot through the
That's it.
legs. Like,
Yeah.
I want to see a league of all of these fucking things, you know?
Trampolines.
All of the sports. Yeah, I'm sure there's a trampoline one, sure.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a good
Can you
idea.
juggle while you're bouncing on a trampoline and sink a hoop or whatever? It's like, that's probably something.
Price is Right rules too. Like you're just like the whole
for sure.
game is just like come on down. Like whoever's in section B,
Yeah.
C35, come on down.
Dude,
Well, next good
how
job,
come
Sid.
they haven't tried that?
That's a great idea.
The PSR?
PSR but sports halftime game. Just come down
Yeah.
and fucking
Halftime
half-court
game
shot
show.
right
Pretty
now.
much what fucking PSR is.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
less thrown.
yeah.
but in an arena
Yeah.
on ice.
For sure.
Like American Gladiators.
With shoes on ice, like shoot halftime.
Yeah, you got
Like-
you got an ice section, you got a field section, you got a hoop
Fire
section,
section.
fire section, water.
Yeah.
It's all these obstacles.
Wind,
Yeah.
they're all there.
Yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire, baby.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Of this new sport.
Sport,
Is
yeah.
that
Sports?
fucking made up.
sports.
The Rock's got a new thing coming out that kind of doesn't look stupid.
The XFL.
No, the Titan
I was
thing.
saying that's
You
old,
seen-
dude. XFL's old.
It's like this Titan challenge thing. It's like, you ever watch those fucking American Ninja Warrior?
Yeah,
And it's
Yeah,
like
that's
that, but
right.
it's more like strength based opposed to like.
like pros versus Joes.
Yes.
Oh, that was such
That was
That
a
was
good
a good
show.
show.
That was a good
that
show.
was those Joes get fucked up. Like breaking arms and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I could
Gnarly.
probably outscore Wayne Gretzky right now. I think. Like if we. he
Dude,
stepped on the
I just
skates
thought
right
of
now-
something else. On on that same network, Joe's versus Schmoes, which is like a Spike TV thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They had the Joe Schmo show.
Yeah, I
Do you
remember
remember
Joe Schmo.
that?
I do remember the Joe
And it was like the Truman Show, right?
What
Yeah.
is going on?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, what a flashback.
I remember, Mike, you
Spike
and
TV was sick.
you and I watching like
Oh,
a
yeah.
full fucking marathon of that show one day because it was like the finale was on that night, and we just like
Oh,
so
wow.
happened to like started at like the first episode of the Joe Schmo marathon to get to the
So we
final.
watched 10 hours.
We watched like 10 hours of it, and it was just like I don't even fucking care anymore.
No.
But like we have to, like, you know, we've started this journey. We got to finish.
Yeah, we
it.
have to see if he's gonna die.
Yeah, like what's gonna happen, right? And then I think they did a second season of it, but like the contestant like caught on like instantly. Just like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is the Joe
Oh,
Schmo
shit.
show. Like,
Yeah,
you guys
it's
are all acting
too
so weird.
outrageous.
Yeah, and then they had to like pull them from the game.
But you know, like that concept is awesome because
Yeah.
like we're a
So
Survivor
good.
house.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you imagine a Survivor season where only one person was actually a contestant and everyone else was like scripted
Wow.
to just drive them fucking nuts, and every vote
That'd
just
be
went away
awesome.
that this person is fluking to the end and thinking they're winning? Like that would be a good season.
It would be
That's a
good, yeah.
good show.
That's
yeah.
a good show. Like that person scheming, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and meanwhile you cut to the other people that are like, yeah, we're just gonna like, you know,
It's all
pour all the
scripted.
food out. Like we're just gonna do this. Yeah, it's all scripted. Like he's going to the final, she's going to the final, and
Yeah.
just gonna lead you along for 10 weeks. And it's like that would still be a great fucking show,
It would be.
I'd go
Watch
get
it.
cable again. I'd get cable.
Wow.
just to drive
That
them
was
nuts.
back on
Like a
the-
jaguar gets loose, like you just like totally script the whole thing.
Yeah.
Jaguar?
If you can somehow incorporate that into the halftime Olympics,
Oh, there's games
halftime
in
sport
in
Olympics,
No,
Survivor.
but
Can I-
only.
Can I bring it back to this fucking list that we just proved?
That was
Can-
carb.
Can you open it back up and tell me, like,
How many times Wayne Gretzky's on it?
yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, exactly.
Duh.
And how many times Pinball Clemens is on there?
Okay.
Yeah, Mike Pinball Clemens is a national hero. He gave me a
That's what-
coloring book.
Yeah,
You know?
he's
Yeah.
done so much
Oh,
more for.
Dude, he used to
people.
come to our community all the time.
Yeah, he's
He'd
gonna
go to that
be, like-
church right behind my nan's house.
He is gonna be like the Ken Dryden of the CFL. Like he's gonna be in Parliament one day.
Okay, so Gretzky's
I don't know
in
who the fuck Ken
number
Dryden
11.
is, but
For what?
Canada Cup.
In that? Okay,
Number 11 is Gretzky.
11 Gretzky.
Nope, number 12 is not Gretzky. Number 13 is not Gretzky.
Oh my god.
he should be higher up on the list than
14
11.
is
Come
not
on.
Gretzky. Wow, there's more basketball. Steve Nash. Who gives a fuck about
Yeah.
Steve Nash?
He didn't even do anything. He didn't even fucking win.
He won a scoring award.
He blocked one Matumbo shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Locked in
5'4"
my house.
versus 7'4".
I think he's just done it once, and no Pinball Clemens.
Oh my god.
Like, how Gretzky scored 2,000 points and
And-
doesn't...
Yeah, and Canada's pastime, Canada's favorite game.
Yeah, he should definitely be higher up on the list.
Like,
I'll
he
give
should
you that.
have at least like the hey, like Canada Cup, he did it, him and Mario,
Yep.
and he scored the most points in the NHL. His 1,000 point, whatever the fuck he got.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
no
like,
one's touching it.
That's, yeah. Jaromir Jagr is like the closest, and he's still 1,000 points away, and he played until he was like
and
almost
he's
50.
45 years.
He's been playing for 48 years.
Yeah.
Oh, my phone
Yeah,
is
Gretzky
such
didn't
a-
actually play that long in the league either, did he?
It was like 80 to 99, I think.
Yeah, he got like a
It's
20.
like 20 years.
He got
Yeah.
a good run.
I would have said 15.
And the last
but
5
yeah,
were
20's
phoned
pretty
in.
long.
Yeah.
No one remembers him
I
on
thought it
St.
was like
Louis.
early 70s to late 90s.
St. Louis, he went to fucking New York. With
That's
the Rangers.
I mean, yeah. He had some forgettable years. Was he also on the Coyotes for a second?
No, he coached the
He
Coyotes.
coached, same thing.
Coached him, yeah.
And then his wife got caught gambling on fucking. She almost P-rosed him.
When
He
we were
rose
talking
them,
about
yeah.
that fucking lady tennis player winning the U.S. Open, and I was like, that's just some stupid
Bianca.
anecdote that doesn't count.
Yeah.
I was going to bring this up, but I've been like, I don't remember the guy's name, and you guys will not remember that. It's the exact same thing. Number 16 is Mike Weir wins the Masters.
Oh yeah, I remember Weirsies.
Does not count. That's not a Canadian moment. It was just a fluke that Tiger lost. Like, Mike Weir never went on
Who
to
did
like
what?
win anything.
Mike Weir won the
You-
Masters.
The Masters
Yeah.
in
Golf?
Yeah. What year?
Yeah,
is
it
this?
doesn't make the list, bud.
2003.
Doesn't make the
But
list.
see, I think
No.
that's bigger than, again, the fucking.
Yeah, that's
like,
bigger
okay,
than.
Okay,
the-
because here it is. Like, golf is like.
Wait, where is that in relation to Jackie Robinson?
It was ahead of him.
Why? Why
Jackie
would
was
that
like
be ahead of him?
17.
Jackie was like 18.
The only
Yeah.
things under like
Wow,
Jackie
that's
or
barely
over
an honorable
Jackie
mention.
were fucking the bat flip.
The bat flip.
And that guy that got a decision to Muhammad Ali. To put things in perspective. Yeah.
Like, and to keep it like
Oh,
perspective
no.
again, like this guy fought Muhammad Ali and lost, and then like Lennox Lewis
Yeah.
was actually the boxing heavyweight champion for years,
Mhm.
and he's
he
not
was
on.
Canadian.
Yeah, he's not on the list.
Oh, Jesus.
Not on the list at all.
Not at all.
Yeah,
This
didn't-
cuck,
yeah.
this cuck list.
Oh my god.
Gretzky's only on it
Was it-
once.
Was it put out by The Onion? Because that would make more sense.
Oh yeah, no, that's
There's
ridiculous.
a cuck list.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and my gripe remains the same. If you like soccer, you're a fucking cuck.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, it's a pretty dumb sport.
It's just for lame people and normies. Like, you never meet anyone very rarely do you meet anyone that's actually cool in real life that has had any interest in soccer. You know?
Yeah,
Like, few and far in between.
I
It's
feel-
a
yeah.
fun time, I guess. Like, I've been to a few soccer games. And it's
Matches?
just
Soccer
matches,
Yeah.
football
Obviously,
matches.
you've never been
Yeah,
matches.
but...
And it was just like fun to be in the crowd. Like the
Sure,
crowd
'cause a
part's
riot
fun.
could break out at any
Yeah,
moment.
and everyone's singing and
Yeah.
chanting and drinking and everyone's buds and you
If
cheer.
you're from
and you
Europe,
boo.
I totally get
Yeah,
it.
I was in
I
Europe.
actually
I was in
totally
Europe
get it,
at the
because
moment.
that's like hockey here,
And it
right?
was
Yeah.
fun to go, but it's like I didn't care if anyone won or lost. The next day did not like I'm not bummed because the home like I don't care.
to go home. And kick
It was
your
just a
dog.
fun afternoon. And like
Yeah.
before we had like a bunch of drinks, game was fun. After was like I think the team lost. I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. But it was still like, yeah, and we went out after. It was fun.
Everybody had fun.
Everyone
That's
had
all that
fun.
matters.
All the streets
Yeah,
were
yeah.
like full of
Well,
people. It was like a big festival. It was fun.
I'm specifically griping on North Americans liking soccer.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
fair.
different.
That's-
That's different.
Like
Yeah,
the
get a hobby.
MLSC or whatever the
fucking
fuck
cuck.
it is. The
Oh,
Yeah.
the North
God.
American soccer.
It's like you see these stickers on every fucking loser's Honda. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like they all drive Hondas. They
Like-
probably were in Boy Scouts. You know what I mean? They fucking played soccer.
Here's the other thing.
Sure.
Like the Toronto FC won the MLS Cup
Sure.
2 years ago.
Not top 20, baby.
Not top 20. Like, and
Why
it just-
would that ever make
And the
top 20?
Toronto Maple Leafs and the Edmonton Oilers and the Montreal Canadiens have won the Stanley Cup countless times. That's not on the top 20.
No.
Yeah, I was surprised that
None of
that
those made the list, but the
Even
Raptors
if it was
winning once,
21.
that's the best ever. And the
Yeah,
Blue Jays
that's
winning twice was
crazy.
second. Like, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, okay.
I think
Yeah.
the Blue Jays had Rob Butler. They had one Canadian player on the team. I don't know if there's any Canadians on the Raptors.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
There might be a couple.
Maybe?
like a water boy.
By
or something.
proxy.
By proxy.
Yeah, by
yeah.
proxy. One of the bench warmers. Yeah.
Yeah. That list will look real dated in like 6 years.
Oh, dude, it's already out of control.
It's already.
The Raptors are number 1. Jesus.
Jesus.
2020. What's the world come to?
Yeah.
If this is the greatest moments of Canadian sports, I don't want anything to do with it.
I don't want anything to do with it.
No.
Like,
Yeah,
before we wrap the show up,
why
let's
isn't there
do...
an X Games on
let's-
there? I would have liked to have seen an X
Yeah,
Games
what is
on there.
that
you know?
PLG.
Yeah, PLG. He should be on there. Or Jean St. Pierre, or the fuck his name is.
Yeah,
George-
yeah.
Yeah, he was
totally.
on it in the teens somewhere.
Okay,
but-
Oh, yeah.
You know,
but still okay. Like,
only slightly better than Jackie
But I see that
Robinson.
as an accomplishment. If someone's going in fighting for their death, fighting for their life to death in a cage match, that should be on the list.
Yeah.
I think
you know?
so. I'm not saying he put the UFC on the map, but like,
I'll go back and check the list to see what specific incident that they put GSP on the list for.
Yeah, we
I-
got 5
fucking-
minutes. already.
Before I look,
his role in Captain America 2.
yeah, the Winter Soldier.
The
Before I
Canadian
look,
connection to the
as a
Avenger
UFC
franchise.
fan, what would George's biggest moment be? I guess just winning
Winning
the
his
title.
first title.
Yeah, off Matt Hughes
Retiring.
at UFC probably 87.
Or the double. Well, didn't he hold 2 belts at one point?
He
Two,
beat Bisping.
weight classes?
Yeah, but
Oh,
that
that's
was
it,
like a
that's probably
throwaway.
And no pinball.
No pinball.
No love for pinball cones.
Number 13, pinball, and his beautiful smile.
GSP wins at UFC 129.
It's a little later than 87.
Yeah, it was just like a throwaway match against Jake Shields. I was there for that one. It was fun, but that's
Well, was it in...
Wait,
in
that's
the
what's on the
Skydome.
list?
Yeah, I was in the
Skydome.
Skydome. 60,000 people
So
there.
again, even like 'cause
Oh,
he's
'cause
right,
it
he
happened
fights
to-
in Montreal all the time.
Yeah.
And probably has won there.
Yeah, he beat Matt Serra and,
So it's only-
and Josh Koscheck in Montreal.
It's only big because he did it in the Skydome.
In the Skydome.
I guess the Skydome's got like...
There's a lot of
big-
fucking people there, but
That's what I mean. Like, there's a lot of people you can pack into that.
I
But
would,
don't you think winning in your hometown, in your home
especially,
country,
and that was the
in the
first
title?
event
But it was
that
in
was like
Quebec.
legal. Though it was like illegal
Doesn't really
in
count.
Canada
Does not
until
count.
then.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't want to be here.
Does not count.
No, we're not
I feel
gonna
like
put
that
you
event
on a
was
list.
bigger, though.
Yeah.
Like George, like legalizing a sport in a country and then winning, like that's way bigger than Ontario. Like 5 years later,
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, the sport was illegal?
in Canada, yeah,
Yeah, you couldn't.
until like
That's-
2007.
Was boxing illegal?
No.
This is the issue.
You could
And
fucking Tai Chi
part
in the
of-
park and
part
fucking
of,
box
like,
all day,
legal-
but you can't have a cage fight?
Well,
What the
that
fuck?
like part of why it was illegal was because in the like criminal code in Canada, like any fight without a 12-ounce glove is considered a violent offense.
Oh.
And then the UFC like challenging that rule to try and legalize it, like the NHL started to like get hot feet and try and block it because they fight constantly and don't wear gloves. And
Yeah.
bringing all that up was like now every time
Started
someone
with
fights
gloves and then
in
they do this
the NHL,
immediately.
like is
They
that
take
going to be
them
like
off.
by law that should be a criminal charge?
Yeah. But because it's in hockey.
But
it's cool.
yeah, everyone kind of looks the other way. But then like them starting to like change that law, like it's like ugh, like you're gonna like upset a few people by bringing attention to that loophole that made because MMA I think they use like 5-ounce or
Interesting.
4-ounce gloves or something, and
Yeah.
boxing's like 12. So anything under 12 is considered illegal. Like it's basically bare knuckle, which is illegal. And it's like yeah, but hockey they don't wear fucking anything.
It's
That's
literally
definitely bare knuckle.
Yeah, shit.
But-
If you're that worried, just take it to the reserve. They'll
Well,
let you do anything out there.
I think they
You
did
could
do
fight
it at
you could fight a
casinos
bear
and shit
if you
for a
want.
bit here.
You know?
Even
Fucking bear fights every
Yeah.
Sunday.
There's
There's
still like
moms
casino
fighting
fights here.
sons. There's fucking people fighting animals. You know what I mean? Like,
Human animal fights.
yeah.
I would fucking pay some
Lay
money.
your money down.
I would pay some money for a human animal fight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Like I think we've
For
talked
sure.
about this before. Like, what animal do you think you could fight? And like, I would,
Oh, yeah.
I would totally watch a dude fight a deer.
Yeah.
Like, just go.
Like a male deer in the rut, like a
Yeah.
deer that wants it.
and
Yeah.
against John St. Pierre,
Yeah.
I would watch that.
I'd buy that pay-per-view at least.
Yeah, get Joe Rogan to fucking
Oh, yeah.
commentate. Be great.
George St. Pierre versus a male deer.
UFC 138. UFC versus a male buck.
Oh my god.
Buck.
In the rut.
In the rut.
In the rut. It's got to be in the rut.
In the rut or
Yeah.
no money.
Or it's not a
Yeah.
fair fight.
He's just hind-legged him.
Yeah.
Fully engorged.
With his bottom fucking hoof.
With his bottom horn.
Yeah.
His lower man horn.
Trying to gore him. He's goring him with his man horn. Good God. Jim Ross.
Oh, I'm going to pass out from heat. Laughing so much here. Jesus.
You're in the rut, too.
In the rut.
I'm in the rut, baby.
I think with that we should wrap this one up. Let's give a shout out to the true number one, Jackie Robinson.
Number one in our hearts.
Definitely
I'll
be
give it
number
to him.
one. Like
Definitely
check your
gotta
fucking
give it
list.
to him, yeah.
Check your
Fucking
privilege.
check your list.
Historically significant
Yeah.
when none of the other ones were.
None of the other ones
Yeah.
are historically significant. Thank you, Bike Thieves, for the awesome intro, outro. You'll hear Third Wife for a few seconds of it anyway on our outro. Get this podcast wherever the hell you get podcasts. Tell people about it. And, I don't know. I guess, like, stop saying rest in power. That's this whole thing started.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's annoying
Yeah.
as shit.
Soccer's
Yeah.
for cocks.
Soccer's for cucks.
Wakanda forever.
No Skyler had
Wakanda
something about
forever.
the guy that flies the plane fast. What is that guy's name?
Chuck Yeager.
Chuck Yeager. Chuck Gale.
Faster than the speed of
Fucking
sound,
guy.
baby.
Rest in peace, Chuck Yeager.
Yeah. He landed it, is all
He
I'm
landed
You're
saying.
on my list,
That's a
Chuck
mate.
Yeager. Yeah.
Live to
Okay.
tell the tale.
Okay, until next time.
Yeah. See you later, dick lickers.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks everybody for tuning in this week. We are Pretty Much Experts. You can check us out on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and YouTube. While you're at it, go have a look at our Facebook page. You can ask an expert any time of day or night, whatever you like. And if you're into it, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We want to hear from you, baby. Thanks again, everybody. Tune in next week. We are Pretty Much Experts, and we love you, I guess.